Previously on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy chunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Yeah, that's how elevators work.
What'd you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're roaring to go. What the fuck does that mean? Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills!
Everyone, please
thrills,
find your
thrills!
assigned seats.
No, I refuse. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Whoa! Increase the influence gauge by 2. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle, costs 4 XP. Sure. What else we got? Lost in Thought. Increases time limit for each phase. That sounds like a plan. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the
No,
class trial.
let's not. We already know this.
Your votes. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides.
I know how this works.
Then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It was the dumbbell, was it not? Locker room dumbbell, yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Chihiro.
It was a head wound.
Okay, that's fine.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what
He
kind
used
of
a blunt!
instrument could it have been?
Shit. Oops. Already off to a terrible
Chihiro's
start.
fatal injury.
It appears it was.
According to the
Okay.
Monokuma file, what kind of blunt
I won't be an
instrument
idiot
could it
this
have been?
time.
bet it was an iron pipe.
No, you're a fucking... Wait, what?
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Or Chihiro.
What? Bruh. Okay, I guess I have to concentrate then.
Chihiro's. It appears
Yep,
it
yep,
was.
yep, yeah,
According
blah,
to the
blah, blah.
Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, you're a dumbass.
No, that's wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was
No, I think
covered
it's
in
an iron
blood.
pipe, dude.
And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Iron pipe.
And
Holy
the
shit,
wound on the
leg.
victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
You measured?
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes! That's so.
Alright, calm down, bud.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's
I'm
move
going
on
to
discussion
continue
of
talking.
the culprit.
Because I'm an asshole.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
It was me! Oh,
Chihiro's
shit.
killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
He sounds so like... Oh my gosh, am I really saying this line? Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Okay, I mean, I guess. For this debate, lines of white noises will appear to disrupt your actions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all, in which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Then good luck. Am I on gentle? I didn't think I was. Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
Okay,
Case
no, I
closed,
have it.
as far as I'm concerned.
Cool. Cool.
But that's impossible.
Yeah.
What makes it impossible?
There we go.
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No shit.
Hey, so, speaking, I don't know who that is.
The thing Byakuya showed me in the archive, one look at that and anyone would be convinced. Shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack. Okay, shut up.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Break.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around.
Technically,
the
we
archive
didn't
in the
find it.
library.
Byakuya found it, so
I guess
we're
it's
just
some
an
kind
asshole.
of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that
You
doing
can
in the
Genocide
library?
Jack me off.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According
Yeah, it
to
was
the
pretty
file,
hot. I mean,
there
what?
appear
I'm
to
not
be
into
two
that.
defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
What the fuck?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But
What
more
a fucking
important
idiot.
is
Oh
the
my
other
gosh.
characteristic. And it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why
They'll
don't
have
you tell
boners.
them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim is positioned.
I got it!
I got it!
Apparently, in every Genocide
did
Jack
it!
case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other
Yeah.
than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However,
And me.
Chihiro is most definitely
Makoto.
suspended in the same way.
What, like Jesus?
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
I mean, maybe they read it.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
They read it in the book.
It's because the culprit in
case
this
file.
case is the real Genocide Jack.
Okay, I guess we're going that.
Fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Sure.
Yes. In fact, it's
Oh, shit, he said it's Toko.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Oh, whoa! Shut the hell up, Hifumi.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko
Wait,
has, erotophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Me.
Is
Shit.
Toko Genocide Jack?
I'm not a
The
serial
answer
killer.
is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man.
Yeah, why can't you just fucking say it? It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. To be or not to be Toko. The answer is fuck, I don't know why that made me laugh. It's not even that funny. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Oh shit. What is it, like dual personality? Bipolar? Okay, I have no idea. Oh, is it schizo? Is that it? Like schizophrenic? Oh, okay. Okay.
Now I understand.
Now I got it! She's a fucking weirdo! Just kidding.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I had split peas once. It was pretty good.
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, right. Feet. Up where they walk, up where they run,
okay.
up where they
But
play all
still,
day in the sun,
say that about Mr.
murdering
Flowers.
kids.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she
And
has
she got
a
like
split
10 times
personality.
hornier. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Yeah, her behavior changed.
I got it!
It's like
You're
spelling
talking
it
about
out.
how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
It's like
That's right.
spoon feeding
Think
you.
back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
She wanted to fuck Chihiro's corpse. I'm fine. Fuck, what voice did I give? I'm fine, yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, top, inning, and a bottom. A sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yeah,
Go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
why
not
not?
to mention, once she regained
We
consciousness
don't have your
and saw
consent to
Chihiro's body
sign
again, she was utterly calm.
melancholy tones.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Oh, I'm scared of Genocide Jack too. I wonder who Genocide Jack is. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Damn, that's wild. What happened to her hair? It just like
Toko was
became a
afraid.
question mark.
Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, of killing even more people.
Sucks.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this?
It's how can you tell
What
us?
she wants to know is, how
Oh,
could you
I was
tell
right.
them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Oh, did she like tell you?
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that
Nice.
trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
No, my tiny
This
hands.
is all a lie. Right, Toko?
That was a large pause.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone. What?
Oh dear.
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
You
Uh-oh.
have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Yo, when did I ask?
This
Let's go
is the
get
real
shit
world,
on.
Not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Actually, this is a video game, but okay.
Besides, you
I would feel
broke
bad,
your
but it's
promise
Toko,
first.
so I really don't.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
Chihiro is dead. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
No,
That's the only reason I promised.
how
That's
many times
disgusting.
do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Why does Byakuya have a fucking like X on his chest? He looks like an idiot.
But your efforts were useless.
Like he just looks like
What
an
a
asshole.
Disappointment.
Yeah, I know.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh, I hate that.
Hello there.
She turned into Venom.
Hoping to see.
Is it me you're looking for?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I don't like her tongue.
Ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. Or better yet, let's go with Genocide
Why does she have a
Jill.
tongue like that? Why?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to you?
Not
Her
Toko,
tongue is
that's a
almost as
loser
bad
name,
as
and what
Mondo's
happened is a
hair.
textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Okay. Maybe if she... I wouldn't, because she looks like that.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
I don't think anyone
This
says
one
that.
is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
She sounds like Jessie from
Just
Pokemon.
like how every inning has a
And,
top and a bottom, or how
I
in
hate
the
that.
depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives
To protect
another
the
that
world from
shines as
devastation,
bright as
to
the
unite all people within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the skies above. Jesse, oh. This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill.
Holy shit!
Can I ask you a
Jack
question?
and Jill.
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell
It's not a
you,
fucking
I am the
interview, dude.
mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Why are you dressed like a sailor?
It's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Man.
And another thing, the police and government and
If I had 2
society
bullets
in
and
the
I was
outside
standing in a
world
room
are
with
totally
Hitler,
powerless.
Monokuma, and Toko,
I mean, they
let's just
just
say
let this
Hitler would be the
idiotic
only one
bloodthirsty
alive.
maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a
Nice.
necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself.
Mainly because Hitler's
causes
dead already,
pain
so.
for everyone. Just kidding again.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
That's wild,
There's
dude.
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone
secrets,
didn't
dumbass.
murder and graduate within 24 hours, an
An
embarrassing
memory
memory
or
or
secret would be revealed. Yeah, we know.
So, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
I actually wet the bed until 5th grade.
A secret like
Oh wait, no, that was
came to light,
Makoto.
Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I...
Oh, shit, sorry.
Very, but sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine.
Sometimes I
anyone
get trigger
other than
happy.
You could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
How do we know
really
that?
Expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Whoa. You know, she may have a wacky tongue, but maybe she's not a monster. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. What are we doing now? Oh, is it just another bullet thing? Make your argument? Status of the dead body. I guess that's the only one we can choose.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you
Okay.
compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's wrong.
No, it doesn't, bitch.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Question
I think
mark.
there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Uh-huh.
How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage,
Well, hey, that's not very
let me
nice.
tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very
Well,
particular
I mean, I
way
guess.
of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very
Uh-huh.
picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what
Okay.
happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This
What the
is no
fuck is you
creation of
talking about?
mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are
Uh-huh.
two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yeah. There's one clear difference between the murders. I thought he just said there was two, did he not? Did he not say there was two? Did I mishear it? There are two clear differences. There's one clear difference. Fucking what? In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. Victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different.
There's scissors all over the page.
In the
Yeah,
Genocide
they're all
Jack
like
murders,
stabbed in
all the victims were killed the same way.
Scissors.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with
Well, not a single pair of scissors. There's multiple. Like this guy's got 5.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Sure.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
good
it be
job.
strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more.
Maybe she
One
couldn't
more
find scissors.
conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Ravioli, give me the
arrangement
fucking...
of the body
I
would
don't
be
care.
the pesto sauce.
What the fuck are you going on about?
Please stop comparing
Thank
killing
you,
people to
hero.
cooking?
Exactly.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. What was used to suspend her? It was
Do
thing.
you remember
It
what
was
the
a
killer
cord.
used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her
No,
wrists.
they were electric cords. You know this.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Just scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like
Great.
I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
Oh my gosh, why?
Big Mac said there's 2 differences.
Big Mac?
But he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
What the fuck?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Wait, okay, back this up, because I feel like there's some different translations, because he said, Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong. There's actually one more. Okay, so I didn't say the other difference, did I not?
Huh?
Or is she implying there's
Good
3?
word.
I'm
You
confused.
really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They were me!
They're just waiting to be
They're all
discovered.
dudes.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain,
Plain
as
as
death.
death.
I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh, please don't say it like that. Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Chihiro was a girl. Chihiro was her lover.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohia, Takashi Masume. I'm so sorry I'm pronouncing all of these terribly. Yudo Yumejima. There was no end to it.
They were all guys?
Yeah.
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
What the fuck? Why did you have to say it like that, bud?
I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with
I
you?
want to die. Please stab me with those scissors.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl! And the
What the
movie side of
fuck?
me just hates it! But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since
Why?
Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles?
What's up
Don't
with
be
you and the
stupid.
fucking cooking references, dude?
Too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
The one and only
We get
me.
You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur. What does that mean?
Cur?
Yeah, exactly. What does that mean?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Mere survival.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make
Yeah,
me
exactly.
the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Some amount of sex.
Plus, whatever
Sense.
reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used
I don't
the
know.
dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any
Yeah,
scissors?
exactly.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay,
So what? It's like a
There still aren't any in
special
the
pair of
school.
scissors.
Are you sure about that?
What, do you keep them in your panties or something? Oh shit, she does. I hate that.
She's fully equipped!
I
That's
hate
right,
that.
So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you?
Please stop talking.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Okay, but how do we know that you're lying? You're not lying about learning how to tie a
I
knot.
have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous
Because
villain
you could
really
obviously
be innocent?
you could easily lie about that.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be
I mean-
the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
There was the files. They could have read it. Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Select someone. Shit, I don't know. Byakuya?
Here's my answer.
Is it not Byakuya?
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents
Oh, okay.
or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Uh-oh.
Saying Mr. Togami did it?
Togarimi, yeah.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because
To get
he wanted
Genocide
to
Jacked
pin the crime
off.
on her.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Please stop talking.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yes, it
And
does.
I
That's
must
what we're
ask,
saying.
When would you say I began acting suspicious? Sure.
Oh, fuck.
Looking back and
I didn't realize there was something. Surely you must have an answer. Looking back and thinking about it now.
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Is my hand a different color than my face? And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You
Listen,
wanted
man,
to go
maybe
to
I'm
the
just
girls'
horny.
Locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary,
Okay.
there's something very strange.
Okay then.
You're actually a
What's so
girl
strange
too.
about it?
Wait.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Oh no. Okay, fine. We'll listen to what you have to say. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot to use that to make your case. When's the best time for it to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? I'm dumb, though. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, let's try it. Truth flashbacks. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But
Yes.
he was acting weird... how?
He had a boner.
The opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You absolutely take it.
I hate you.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
I mean, unless
the
you're
victim
gay.
was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course
No, it was
I would
me.
suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so
I'm so
strange
confused.
about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Why? Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense how we would have known before we'd even found it. Oh, okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with
Oh,
an
okay, I see.
opportunity-
That's a natural.
The victim was Chihiro.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. I just hit my desk and my knee hurts.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Good, because I was pulling that shit out of my ass. I don't know what's
up
going
until
on.
we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of
So
sense.
your
I'm kind of an
claim that you
idiot.
went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Uh-huh.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting.
It is the right answer.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Why?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
I really don't. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more.
That's what
to
she
it.
said,
There is, I
unfortunately.
think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Mm-hmm.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
The proof in the pudding is the
Oh,
pudding.
Proof
And
that
the
I'm
pudding
culprit,
is
you mean?
yummy? The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Okay. Make your arguments. Let's do it. Like, library desk lamp?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Yes, please.
When
Explain
I
it.
want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended.
Okay, maybe I fucked up there. I don't know if I...
It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Oh yeah, I
That's
definitely
right.
fucked it.
It absolutely
Oopsies.
was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Okay, I definitely
I've
fucked
never
up.
seen that rope before in my life.
Okay.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Okay. The proof that Byakuya did it is hidden within the rope. I guess it's possible. First, the item she had been found with was used like rope, but it wasn't actually rope. No, it wasn't. Byakuya, you didn't use rope. It's a very specific object. Yeah, okay.
What? The difference between
How do I
the cases?
change?
You want me to
Hold on. How do I change the thing again? Select truth with a mouse wheel. Okay, that's what I thought I was doing.
When I want to kill, I use my
Okay,
very
cool.
own special scissor. And I use those same scissors.
But Chihiro was it was some kind of rope.
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then
Yes.
there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, you have, dumbass.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know if I get a good grade on this. I fucked up quite a bit because I'm kind of stupid.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
When we did our special
Because, you
times.
see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord,
Must be a really strong extension cord.
An extension cord?
No.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Yes,
And the
he
same
did.
extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
And there's no
Get
way
found out,
someone
son.
who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Or, you know, literally anyone who's been in the library.
That's really what you think?
You know.
And your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Yes.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yes.
Is that about right?
Yes. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. And if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it,
Uh-oh.
right? Byakuya's the killer.
Maybe. I don't know anymore.
Not disagreeing.
I mean, I do know, because I've seen this before.
He kept
But I
calling
won't
us a
spoil
game,
it.
Right? So he'd be totally
So
willing
he
to do
might be
something
and he
like this
might be
to
not.
win.
That's not grammatically correct. He might be or he might not be. There we go.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Too late, time's up.
We
Kill
really
someone.
need to. We've already decided who did it.
Well,
I
twice.
know, but still, there's something.
First we thought it was Toko, now we think it's Byakuya.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room.
I have to poop.
Then disguised my
Okay, I'm
crime.
good now.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
The fact that someone's dead. Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
Gun! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't
Yes,
it possible
I
that the
am, 'cause
murder
I
took
did it.
place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
How
What kind of question
disappointing.
is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Ouch.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
I don't know, they moved it.
I think it's
Uh,
entirely
Chihiro wasn't
possible that
necessarily
she
a
was
big
killed
person.
somewhere else, then carried
Anyone
there
could pick
later,
her up.
along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Uh-oh.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime would have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Okay, I'm getting to it. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and the girls' locker room. It was the posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Oh, you're right. It wasn't the posters.
The poster
Oh
in the
shit.
girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
Why do you have to
But
say
don't
that
you
she's
think
big
that's
boobed?
kinda
Why can't you just say
strange?
that she's a supermodel, dude?
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Please stop.
Meanwhile, the
I
boys'
die
locker
inside every
room
time
had
she speaks.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Only in my bedroom,
So
because I
you're
love that
saying
band.
that maybe the
Wait,
posters were switched?
And
yeah.
there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yeah,
Protein coffee?
your cum stain.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on
Wait,
the
you're a
carpet.
girl?
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
I mean, maybe they used OxyClean stain remover, gets the tough stains out. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Okay, stain. Here we go.
I got it!
I got it!
The
I
stain
did
on
it!
the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
Okay.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But
Yes.
Why would anyone do that?
Because why not?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible. What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer
Imagine
was
they
able
move
to change
everything but the
entire
body.
room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that? Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Because
Actually,
shits
a
and giggles,
really
haha.
good question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Uh-huh.
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
Uh-huh.
Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Yes.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt
What was
that.
it? What was it?
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Okay, then how? Tell us. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Broken e-handbook.
Is
Okay.
it really possible?
Here we go.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it!
Uh-huh.
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
That's wrong.
She was the
Okay.
ultimate programmer, after all.
Shit.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it.
I don't think
She
that's
used the
it.
thing that was in the main hall.
What?
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Leon's is broken. Okay, so I
No,
didn't
it's
fuck
wrong.
up. I fucked up and missing, but it was a good fuck up because I wasn't supposed to hit the thing in the first place.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Because Leon's is broken.
because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Dude. I am struck
really?
silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus,
yeah,
isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
You didn't tell us that
she
before.
Didn't use Leon's handbook, and she...
Maybe
Oops.
Mr. Naegi's...
Sorry. If she didn't use Leon's handbook and she didn't modify her own handbook, maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
I also vote for Byakuya. Wait, is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it. Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Yeah, seriously.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What?
Well, to
Oops,
explain that...
I'm too trigger happy. What are you talking about? What other way is there? Well, to explain
Why
that...
don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all
Yeah,
to
I could
come
use some
see something.
popcorn.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure...
Huh?
Oh my
It'll
gosh,
make
I need to
things
stop
more-
doing that. Don't worry, this will make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? Make things more exciting?
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Don't you mean very unhappy?
I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So...
Oh. The pauses. It's the pauses. The pauses always get me. So shall we go, she says. Next time on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was